What's up, guys? Okay, in this video, I want to break down, as a young dad with really young kids, my diet, mine and my wife's eating plan, how we stay eating healthy, how I make sure I'm getting enough protein, and kind of explain my process and journey through my diet and what we eat. I'm also gonna get a quick back and arm pump in. My workouts are usually 30 to 45 minutes long. So like most college guys, my diet was horrific. I ate horrible food, didn't put any intentionality into it. And then I got married, and my wife and I both kind of decided at 22 years old, very young, that we wanted to make sure we were eating healthy, that even if we weren't exercising good, we were gonna win in the area of our eating. And so that is basically where we started to put our focus, learning how to cook and to cook good food. There was a couple of really strong points that we learned. Number one is if we don't keep junk food in the pantry, we won't eat junk food. If I have junk food in the pantry, I'm gonna eat it all. There's chips, cookies, all types of processed food in there. I'm gonna eat it all within a couple of days. And so we realized, let's not have it in the house. And we're also pretty dedicated to our kids eating healthy food. They're really small. They don't know the options that are even out there. And so a lot of times I hear young dads say like, well, I eat junk because we have it in the house for our kids. Well, don't let your kids eat that junk either. So if you can get that kind of number one principle down, you're already on your way of eating a lot healthier because you just don't have that crap in your house. Caveat, there are times where I do, where I have ice cream or I have frozen pizzas in my house, and guess what? I eat them up pretty fast. The second thing is, I see a lot of advice out there, a lot of good advice on eating healthy, building muscle, getting your right amount of protein in. But a lot of it's like, man, I just gotta eat chicken and broccoli. And I think coming out of college, that was kind of like the in thing, right? Especially with young guys. It's like, if I can just eat enough broccoli and chicken, I'm gonna be healthier. But that's a really boring diet. And so we found there's a lot of different ways to eat healthy and to get your protein in and to build muscle and not to spend a bunch of money. That's the other piece, is these other diets that are out there can cost you a ton of money. And it's like, well, it's not good enough that you're eating healthy. You gotta make sure it's all organic, bought at Whole Foods. And I'm like, hey, that might just not be an option yet. So you don't have to be a slave to it either. Okay, man, working out back is like working out legs for me. It's just hard. I don't have a really strong back, so I get fatigued really fast. And then doing traps, I'm trying to get my traps built up. Anyway, moving on to arms. Okay, I got 75 pounds on the bar. I'm gonna superset this with tricep pull downs. I'll probably do 3 sets. The cool thing about this pulley is that you really have to keep control. So I only have 55 pounds on it, and I feel it. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap up with, I'm just gonna do a burnout of the bar. See how we go. I remember like 4 years ago, I was at the gym and this really fit guy was there. I went up to him and I said, hey, what's the secret? And he said, I'm 37 years old, and at 27, I realized I needed to get real comfortable with doing the boring stuff every day. And he was like, I have a rhythm of workouts that I change up every couple months, but I do the same thing all the time. I eat healthy, I take care of my sleep, and that's pretty much it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, well that's a wrap for my workout. I'm about to get into the grocery haul and talk about how to save money, eat healthy, build muscle. But if you're a young guy, a dad, a husband, and you're saying, man, I need to get in charge of my fitness, in charge of my health, because you know, at the end of the day, we want to be here for our family as long as possible. We want to be active. We want to be able to play with our kids. Like, that's the goal, right? So there's 3 things I want to impart on you, okay? Number 1, give yourself grace. Just give yourself permission to have a good day and then kind of mess up a little bit the next day, but then realize, hey, I gotta get back on the horse tomorrow, right? I see my diet in ratios, right? It was my birthday. I ate like a pig this last weekend. All types of cake, all types of different things, right? And so it's realizing that if I was a batter in the MLB, hitting 2 out of 10 balls, that's pretty good. And so for me, I'm like, okay, if I have whatever, 40 meals a week, I wanna make sure that 34 of them are healthy. It's all about ratios, feeling good about it. Number 2, get started, okay? Just start today. If it's a Wednesday, if it's a Thursday, it doesn't matter. Don't wait till Monday to say today, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna walk a mile, I'm gonna jog a mile, I'm gonna do 15 push-ups. Whatever it is, just get started, don't wait. Number 3, diet first. Now I'm not talking about a fad diet, I'm just talking about getting in charge of your food, making sure you're eating healthy, whole foods, along with some of the junk, right? The stuff that tastes really good. I always say too, I'm big on addition diet. Don't try to just cut out all the bad stuff and then for 3 days eat healthy, because that's gonna be really hard. So instead, maybe don't change your diet that much at all, but add a lot of healthy foods. Cut out one of the starches, throw in another vegetable, right? All right, with that said, let's take a look at my groceries, how I got them for less than $100, how it's enough food for the week, and it allows me to save money, eat healthy, and build muscle. Okay, so my channel is dedicated to mind, money, movement, right? Life in the meantime, enjoying the here while trying to get there. If you're like me, you're trying to build muscle, get your protein in, while also not breaking your budget when it comes to food. All this food right here, I got for less than $100. I spent $84 at Aldi, which is the way to go. A lot of savings there. And then a little under $19 at Walmart. But I also got these flowers for my girls, wife and daughter. My point is, there's a lot of advice out there on, hey, if you're trying to eat healthy, if you're trying to build muscle and get enough protein in, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money. But I also think you could do it for cheaper. Obviously, I didn't go all organic here, but for the most part, I'm gonna make sure I'm getting my 150 to 160 grams of protein in a day, which I'll supplement with my protein powders. I use casein and whey protein way after the workout, casein in the evening. These are both in the $70 range. I get 5 pounds of each, and it's just better for me to kind of get it bulk like that. But yeah, this is Levels protein. I'm a big fan. I like it. It tastes good. So that's my protein. But pretty much my dinners are gonna be really simple. A salmon meal with a vegetable, chicken and sausage meal on the grill with these vegetables right here. We're doing tacos tonight. That's really simple. I'll throw some tomatoes and shredded cheese and shredded lettuce on there. Super easy. Spaghetti. We'll just do a night of spaghetti. That makes it simple. And then we'll have leftovers. For lunch, my lunches I keep pretty simple. It's just me out there running streakers by myself. I'll eat one of these tuna packs. That's 16 to 18 grams, an apple, and then also a pack of sardines, which I did not have to buy this time because I already have a handful of those. But overall, yeah, we got salads, we got proteins, we got vegetables, we got yogurt, orange juice, all less than $100. If you're single, you can definitely do it. But even with a family, I believe that you can still do it. We get pretty lucky on lunches. My wife gets to eat at her job for free most of the time. I keep my lunches simple, but 24 eggs with a little bit of eggs left over in our fridge. And that's it, guys. Really easy way to save money, get the right foods in my body that I need. All right, guys, well, hey, that is a wrap on this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it encouraged you if you're trying to do those things, eat healthy and save money and build muscle. And bottom line is, I want to say thank you. My last video, to my standards, was a success. I got over almost 1,500 views, and I got like 30 new subscribers. And so thank you for kind of joining the journey of living life in the meantime, enjoying the here while we're trying to get there. Again, my niche is me. It's all the things I'm doing. It's my business, streakers, the window cleaning business. It's building a brand in the meantime, and it is being a husband and a father and just enjoying life as I chase a lot of the goals. So continue to subscribe, continue to share, continue to comment. Thank you for all the things you guys wrote. I'm going to definitely make some videos that you recommended, and we'll go from there. All right, in the meantime, enjoy the here while you're trying to get there.